What's up, guys? Welcome to Western Sportsman. I'm Jonathan Catani, joined as always by my right-hand man, Jameson, or JMO as we like to call him. And welcome to episode 1 of Tailgate Tuesday. This is going to be my little off-season mini-series that I do, where I kind of highlight some of the things that Jameson and I do in the off-season to stay in check. I mean, as we all know, there's only 2 seasons, hunting season and getting ready for hunting season. So naturally, all we do in the off season is just things to prepare for hunting season. Talk about decoys, we'll talk about calling, some of the calls that I use, and then definitely some of the drills that I run with Jameson to keep him in check. And then we're also going to do something a little bit fun, one of my favorite hobbies, and that's cooking. And that brings us to the very first episode here, where we're going to be in my second favorite room in the house, the kitchen. So quick mini story, kind of leading into the episode here. Last year I drew out on a limited entry moose tag here in Utah. So my family and I got to go out and harvest a big old Utah moose. And now we have a freezer full of moose meat. So naturally, I'm going to cook up some moose meat. It's a really great recipe. I think you guys are really going to like it. So stay tuned. What's up, guys? Welcome into the kitchen. As I said, we're going to be cooking up some moose steaks here. Got some delicious cuts from the butcher. I'll be showing you guys a really awesome marinade. Super simple, doesn't take very long. Really great dinner idea as soon as you get home. So what you're going to need is you're going to need some olive oil, some Worcestershire sauce, and some honey, some lemon, and then your favorite seasoning. For me, I'm going to be using the Super Strong Arm. It's from Save the Day Seasonings. They're just down in southern Idaho, so they're local. You guys will learn that I really like supporting local business as much as I can. So you see a lot of that throughout my episodes. So without further ado, let's get started. Obviously, first step is just going to be your favorite seasoning. This already has salt, pepper, everything already in it. So we're just going to be real liberal. Moose is a lot like beef. So if you get, really good cuts of beef, then, some people only like to use salt and pepper. So we'll go ahead, douse this here. Like I said, don't be shy. All right, now for the marinade. Like I said, super easy. A little bit of this Worcestershire sauce here. Another thing I don't do is I don't measure anything. So I'm going to work on doing that for you guys so you guys have an idea. So we're just going to pour in about that much Worcester. Looks like that's probably about a quarter of a cup of Worcester. Some olive oil. About that much. That's probably 2 tablespoons or so. Some honey. Make sure you guys can see this here. I really like honey, so I'm going to put a lot in there. That's probably another 2 tablespoons, maybe 2.5 tablespoons. And then the secret ingredient to life right here, lemon. Okay, just take that, half a lemon. Boom, go ahead and squeeze that right in there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to crush up some garlic. I've got 5 cloves here. Also a really big fan of garlic, so I do like putting garlic in pretty much everything that I cook. Go ahead and crush those up. Take your little stir, whatever you want to use. I like to use a little whisk. Go ahead and just whisk that all together. Make sure it's good and stirred up. Obviously you've got the honey in there, so it's extra thick. I want to go ahead and make sure that's stirred up nice. And what we're going to do is just pour that on in there, just like that. Nice, even. Make sure we get some garlic on all of our meat here. Now, we just take this, cover it, maybe. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead and just put this in the fridge for about, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes or so. Stuff in this fridge. Okay, so that's step 1. Step 2, we're going to have some asparagus as our side. Extremely simple side. You guys can make this however you want. Just going to show you how I make it. Neat little trick for asparagus. You can obviously chop it. Not the worst thing, but if yours comes rubber banded like this, what I do, I just go ahead and grab it right here. And then you can just break off the bottom just like that. Now you've got your asparagus. Go ahead and bring this over here. Spread it out onto here, just like this. Very simple. Make sure we get our, there we go. Now we're just going to take it, drizzle some olive oil, just like that. Full salt. Go ahead and drizzle some of that on there. And of course some black pepper. And last but not least, the other half of our lemon. Go ahead and squeeze that on there. All right, perfect. Then what we're gonna do, go ahead and let the moose steaks marinate, and then real simple, we're just gonna put the asparagus in the oven, 425, about maybe 18 to 20 minutes. So we'll do that probably about 10 minutes before we pull the moose out. So we'll be right back when everything's ready to go. Okay guys, so now we've let our moose steaks marinate here. As you can see, they've got a nice little brown color. So now what we've done is I've went ahead and got some oil heating up here over medium-high heat. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our steaks, go ahead and just drop those right in there. Oh yeah, exactly what you want. Now I like mine medium rare, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook a couple of these about a minute and a half each side. Probably about 2 minutes if you want to do medium, and then about 2.5 minutes if you want to do medium well. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the timer on. Okay guys, so they've been cooking now for about a minute and a half on each side, so we're going to go ahead and flip them. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice color. They got a little burnt. You can probably just turn down our heat just a little bit, but that's okay. That's just going to be some extra flavor. Alright, we'll go ahead and turn the timer on about another minute and a half. Okay guys, so now what we've done is another minute and a half on the other side. Let's go ahead and take a look. Might need just a little bit longer. That one's going to be done for sure. That one's probably going to be a nice medium. Go ahead, let those settle. Take a look. That looks good. Oh yeah, that looks good. Okay guys, so I've got one more piece left. I'm just going to hurry and cook this one. Same thing, minute and a half each side. Okay guys, so now we've been cooking a minute and a half on each side. Go ahead and take it off, put it on our plate. Then what we're going to do, take just a little bit of butter, put that right on top. Now the important thing with this, same with beef, you're going to want to let it rest. Let all those juices soak back in, all that flavor soak back in. I usually do at least 5 minutes. Your bigger, thicker pieces, you know, don't be afraid to even wait 10 minutes. So what we're going to do in the meantime is we're going to take all of our marinade with our onions and everything. Go ahead, turn our pan down to medium-low. Pour those in. Pull it off the heat here. We don't want to lose all of our sauce. Show you guys. Then what we're going to do, take about that much butter. It's probably half a tablespoon. Go ahead and drop that in there. We got some parsley, some rosemary, of course some salt, and some pepper. Take that, put it back on the heat. Let our butter melt. And we're just going to reduce it just a smidge, not even barely that much. Let that reduce just a little bit. Let those onions get, the garlic get a little bit brown. Let our parsley and everything work in there. Go ahead and kill our heat. Pull it off the heat. We're just going to let that rest a little bit as well, thicken up. Okay, guys. So here we are. We're all done. We cooked our steaks. We cooked our asparagus. The asparagus, like I said, we cooked for about 17 minutes on 425. These were some thinner pieces of asparagus, and I like mine just right at the point where it's got a little bit of crispness left in it. So we'll go ahead and take a piece of steak, some asparagus, obviously a very simple meal. Let's go ahead and take a peek at this steak right here. This is what I'm excited for. Oh yeah. Look at that. Perfect medium. Just the way the doctor ordered. Let's see what we've got here. Go ahead and take a bite of that. Oh. You guys aren't going to like it. Oh man. I almost forgot. We got a little bit of sauce here too. Go ahead and pour some of that on there. Oh yeah. That's the good stuff right there, you guys. Moose has a really good natural flavor, so there's really no reason to soak it heavy with our marinade and then just... Oh, that was good stuff. All right, you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Forgive me, I have my mouth full. As always, subscribe. We're going to be doing these every Tuesday. Let me know what you guys want to see. Thanks for watching.